Cheers, I do bugaroos. How the heck are you? I am Tom the Beer Whisperer. Who else would I be, man? So I've got one that was, man, I don't know why I can't get these in my neck of the woods. I kept looking all winter long. Well, all winter long. All through the holidays, I guess I should say, because it's still winter. But anyway, Guinness, Imperial Gingerbread Spice Stout, 11% it says. Brewed and bottled by Guinness Brewing, Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore, how about that? It's in Baltimore now. How about that? Anyway, 11.2 ounces. I hadn't had this before. It is aged in Kentucky bourbon barrels. Well, you know, I always keep bourbon around, and I want to do a video just for the beer, but I would typically, afterwards, we'll do a video with the beer and some sort of whiskey. Oddly enough, I don't even know if I have a Kentucky bourbon. I have various bourbons around, but oddly enough, I don't think I've got a Kentucky. I've got a couple Memphis. I've got a Kansas City. I've got a couple. Well, I've got a couple from the same distillery in Kansas City, J. Riggers. But I'd have to take a look. I don't even think I've got one from Kentucky. I've got a rye from Lexington, but it's not a bourbon. anyway, wow. Let's all focus on the beer now. I'll try to, got this nice little backdrop. I kind of like it. Got some jazz playing in the background. Try to set a mood, man. Since we have to be social distancing, there's no reasons we have to be barbarians about it. Yeah, man, I try to set an atmosphere. Anyway, cheers. And thanks, Brew Guru, for getting this one to me. Yeah, wow, gingerbread. Yeah, you feel gingerbread in a great big way. A lot of spice. Clove, nutmeg is what first comes to mind. You might locate some allspice in there as well, probably some cinnamon, but I really get clove and nutmeg right up front. Well, yeah, you feel that gingerbread. Oh my goodness. Well, that's good, man. So I pour some in a snifter here. Wow, that's very interesting. Yeah, it's not bad. You do feel some of those stout notes. Some of those, sweet malt notes, I guess, that just work well with those gingerbread notes. Again, a lot of gingerbread spice you get mostly towards the end. Again, I get mostly clove, nutmeg, but certainly some allspice. You might find some cinnamon. That wouldn't be unusual. Ginger. I should have mentioned ginger earlier. It is gingerbread after all. But yeah, ginger. You're going to find some ginger. Thanks for leaving out the obvious, Tom. Anyways, I digress. Believe it or not, this is the first beer of the day. I just act like this all the time. I used to say I act like this all the time so no one knows when I am drinking, but the truth is I act like this all the time so everybody thinks I'm drinking all the time. Oh, man, I can't tell you how many videos somebody commented. How many have you had? Well, believe it or not, that was the first beer. I'm this guy all the time, man. I will say that the Beer Whisperer, what I do here, is a slightly more exaggerated version of myself, but I do want to emphasize slightly. I mean, I pretty much do act like this all the time. It depends on the setting as well, and, who knows me, but... Gosh, that ain't bad at all. That is nice, yeah. A wiser person than I probably would have sat on this for a year. I don't like doing that when it's a gift. If I buy the beer, yeah, I don't mind holding on to it. But if somebody gets a beer to me, I feel like I need to drink it. You know what I mean? I feel like it's rude not to. Hey, did you try that beer? No, I'm going to sit on it for a year. That just seems rude to me. Like if somebody gives you food, you don't toss it in a freezer. No, you eat it. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, you get these nice sweet malt notes. Maybe again, you're gonna find a lot of those spice notes. I certainly get some ginger that I should have mentioned first. But yeah, I mean, the first spice I felt on the nose, in all honesty, what was that? Clove. I felt the clove, certainly some nutmeg. But yeah, you're gonna find the ginger. I really feel the ginger the most, though, right at the end, where you get that spice and slight citrus note that a fresh grated ginger will provide, and that's where you really feel that. Anyway, it's a beautiful beer. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. This thing is awesome. I'm going to do a live video shortly here after I turn the camera off, but I need to take some time and find a whiskey. How do I not have a Kentucky bourbon? I don't know, but I try to buy as much small batch stuff as possible. So most of the whiskeys I have aren't those mainstream. I know I have a small bottle of Jim Beam Black, which I may end up using, but I was hoping to go more. Anyway, we'll see what I've got. Anyway, thanks, John. I appreciate it. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, beer wisdom man. Moses, that's good. Oh, cheese, whiz, and bacon. All right, good guy. Cheers.